Once upon a time, there was a beautiful kingdom where a loving king and queen lived. They had everything, but the king and queen did not have any children. The king still loved the queen, even though she was unable to give him a child. However, the queen was extremely sad about it. One day, she left the castle and went to a dark forest where mysterious creatures lived, where she met a witch tree. The queen said, "I have everything, wealth, a loving husband, and noble status, but I still do not have the happiness I desire. What I wish for is a child, so please, witch tree, grant me a child, even if it means taking my life." Seeing the queen in pain, the kind witch tree decided to grant her wish. The witch tree provided the queen with 2 different colored fruits, a golden one and a silver one. And the witch tree said to the queen, "My dear child, if you eat the golden fruit on a full moon, you will give birth to a beautiful boy with golden hair. If you eat the silver fruit, you will give birth to a beautiful boy with silver hair. But remember, do not eat both fruits together, if you do, misfortune will befall you." So the queen took the fruits with her and returned to the castle. Then, during the full moon, the queen ate the golden fruit. However, the fruit was so sweet, the queen forgot the witch tree warning and ate the silver fruit as well. After 9 months, the queen gave birth in secret to a beautiful golden-haired boy and a silver-colored wolf. The queen was happy to have a beautiful golden-haired prince but extremely unhappy with her other child, the silver wolf prince. So, the queen gave a cruel order to her most trusted maid to kill the silver wolf prince before the king found out anything. The queen trusted the maid carrying her order to take the silver wolf prince to the dark forest. She threw him there and returned to the castle. The queen and king lived happily with their child, the golden-haired prince, for many years. Then one day, the time came for the golden-haired prince to get married. He traveled to another kingdom to marry a princess, but a powerful silver monster wolf attacked the golden-haired prince and said to him, "How can you get married when your elder brother is still unmarried?" After this, the golden-haired prince quickly returned to the castle and told his parents, the king and queen, everything. Upon hearing this, the king became confused, while the queen panicked and confessed everything with tears in her eyes. After learning about the queen's confession, the king understands that the silver wolf monster is none other than his son. He will not allow his brother to marry until he himself gets married. To solve this problem, the king decreed in his kingdom that anyone willing to marry the silver wolf prince should come forward. However, no one was willing to marry a monster prince. The extremely worried king then ordered his most loyal soldier to offer his daughter's hand in marriage to the silver wolf prince. The royal soldier, who unable to disobey the king's order, was forced to accept this order. The royal soldier returned to his home and told everything to his daughter. Upon hearing this, cried out in disappointment about the marriage and ran into the dark forest. By chance, she encountered with the witch tree. The witch tree asks the soldier's daughter, "My dear child, why are you crying?" The soldier's daughter shares everything with the witch tree. Upon learning all that the soldier's daughter has been through, the witch tree becomes extremely sad because all this trouble began when she granted the queen's request. The witch tree decided to help the soldier's daughter. It gave the girl a red fruit and said to her, "Before you take your marriage vows with the silver wolf prince, eat this fruit without fear and with all the trust in your heart. Then a miracle will happen, the righteous will be happy, and the wicked will be punished." The soldier's daughter followed the witch's instructions and ate the fruit before entering the dark forest, where she was to marry the silver wolf prince. In the middle of the forest, the soldier's daughter encountered her future husband, the silver wolf prince, who said to her in his deep, eerie voice, "Will you be my bride?" Despite her fear, the soldier's daughter replied, "Yes, your highness." The marriage of the two took place in a deep, dark forest under a full moon. As they exchanged their vows, a miracle occurred. The silver wolf prince transformed into a handsome silver-haired prince. The handsome silver-haired prince thanks the soldier's daughter for breaking his curse and promises her eternal love, and they live happily ever after in the dark forest. But in the castle, the king and queen turn into wolves. As the witch's tree words say, a miracle will happen, the righteous will be happy, and the wicked will be punished.